What's going on with y'all? Welcome to HDiiTV. You're now rocking with your boy. This ain't gonna be a real long video. Just wanted to put something out there, man. Shout out to my brother Jabari Mitchell, man. Jabari, is talking about his Bears. The Bears collapsed at the end. They had the same issue as what the Ravens did. They got too conservative at the end. They weren't making it easy. I want to know the routes that they're calling in those situations. A player like Caleb Williams is not going to last that long this season because he's too busy running around trying to make things happen. So he's practically a backdoor football player like a Patrick Mahomes, sort of. Now, what his thing is that he got some throws off in the pocket. He did some things. I thought they would go back to it, but I guess not. Ben Johnson wasn't really trying to do too much. It was his first game coaching. Wanted to run the ball a little bit. The Bears got to get their running game going. This is why I didn't really like the Bears. I thought their running game is okay. I felt like they could have got some more. I wanted to see some more, toss plays, like a toss counter, a wide receiver toss counter. You could do some things like that. And what I mean by that is when you're throwing a toss, but your guards or your tackles pull, so I wanted to see more of that. I wanted to see a little bit more, but I don't think Ben Johnson really wanted to get all into it. I think he wanted to keep it conservative as possible. Now, what are the Bears going to do? Can the Bears still do something in the NFC North? Absolutely. But I told everybody that J.J. McCarthy is decent. Now, I felt like the Vikings had him doing way too much. I just wanted them to keep it simple, but J.J. made the winning plays. He has the intangibles. That's the thing I love about J.J. McCarthy. This is why I wanted him in Tampa Bay, because I feel he has more intangibles than a Baker Mayfield. Now, Baker Mayfield can throw the ball better. He has the tangibles. He can make every throw. He can move on the go and make his throws. McCarthy could do the same thing. The passes down the stretch he got to Justin Jefferson was classic. Him running the ball to the end zone, that was classic. That was, he played a hell of a game. The Vikings are going to be dangerous. That defense, again, Brian Flores has that defense playing at a high level. I think that what people don't understand is that Brian Flores knows how to schematic against quarterbacks, especially like Caleb Williams. If all they're going to do is run around, run outside and throw the ball up, if they hold the ball too long, you practically play into his defense. I want to see Caleb get the ball out a little faster, but I know it's kind of hard because you got the pass rush coming to you, you got blitzes coming your way, you got pressures coming your way, you got disguise blitzes, you got disguise coverages. Man, what is you doing, bro? God, dog, you can't drive? Dang, drive. You can go 50, bro. Jeez. Now, you can disguise blitzes and disguise schemes where you make it look like a cover 3, but you're actually running cover 4. You could make it look like a cover 6, and you're running a cover 9. I don't know if they run a lot of that. They mainly run 4 a lot. They run a lot of quad. They run a lot of quads, a lot of quad and all of that, which is like talking about the secondary. Which is talking about the secondary, that they're playing quarters coverage. That's what it is. Quad, quarter coverage. So, again, you want to see what's going on. But a lot of times now, they're putting a lot of speedsters out there and they're running a man zone. A lot of these teams are running that. This is why you have a lot of offenses just down the stretch. You be seeing people getting picked off, like they're picking the defense apart. because they're running a lot of these zones and prevent down the stretch, and it's like too conservative. The Bears defensive coordinator got too conservative. The offensive coach got too conservative. You know, you gotta push through. You gotta keep putting the foot to the pedal. You gotta play to win. If you play to lose, then you're not gonna win a lot of games. And me and my brother Prince on Playbook Connections, we're gonna talk about it this Sunday when we do our picks. I'm gonna talk about this game. My mom asked Prince a question about it. You know, I felt like it could have been a lot better, but hey, it is what it is. The Bears took the loss. They were winning most of the game. To me, they should have been trying to put some more points on the board. They should have got at least 2 more touchdowns. You know, down the stretch, it was 27-24. They didn't make the plays to get it done. Now, are the Bears going to be a tough team this year? I think the Bears will be good. They just have to clean up certain things, certain areas. You gotta run the ball a little more, because I didn't really see them run the ball like that. Now the Vikings got a good running back. They were running the ball. You know, that's what was helping McCarthy out near the end. So that was an okay game last night. I think J.J. McCarthy's going to be good. I'm still upset we didn't grab him for the Bucks, but hey, it is what it is. Because I knew they weren't going to keep Kyle Trask. Kyle Trask is just not it. I don't get why everybody hypes him up. You know, I don't get it. He's okay, but he's not. You know what I'm saying? Oh shoot. Oh man. Dude, man, on the bicycle better chill. You about to get ran over. See, that's what's wrong. These people just be running in front of you or walking in front of you or bicycling in front of you. Bro is finna get his life taken. Dude was like, whoa. I'm like, ain't no whoa. You gonna get your head run. But yeah, the Bears, like I said, we'll see. They collapsed at the end. Caleb made some throws that was like cool, and then he couldn't get the throws that I needed him to get. You know, so like I said, I think the Bears are gonna be tough. They're gonna be tough this year to play against. If they can, if Ben Johnson can incorporate that run a little more, I think they're gonna be even more dangerous. Passing wise, I think Caleb's gonna have a better year than last year. I think he's starting to learn and read what's going on. He's like, okay, I got what's going on. Okay, I understand what this is. So, you know, we'll see. But the Vikings, hey, shout out to Scrub. Scrub said it. He said, man, the Vikings are going to be, he said, man, he liked the Vikings. He said the Vikings going to be tough. That defense, Brian Flores. And you see how the Miami Dolphins have fell off since he's left. Told everybody that should have got Herbert, should have let Brian Flores run the show. You know? The run game. Do I think do I like the run game? It's okay. We'll see. We will see. We will see. But yeah, I don't know about that division. I still got the Packers winning it. The Lions, I don't know, man. The Lions, they're going to have to bounce back. They better be careful because the Bears and Vikings are slightly better than what they were. So the Lions, they better get their head on right and get ready to play. I felt like the Lions should have gone and got a quarterback because I just don't see Jared Goff ever taking them over the top. And the Vikings, I told everybody, J.J. McCarthy, he was supposed to start last year. He got hurt. But I told him, I said, J.J. McCarthy's going to be fine. He can play. Because I watched him in college. Like, I loved how he handled himself down the stretch. Plus, he has an arm. He could throw that thing. You give him enough time, he can make things happen. Very intelligent, knows the game, you know. But we'll see. We'll see what he does. Because I think when the Bears play Minnesota again, I think they could beat them. But we'll see. We'll see. They might. I think they could, but I'm not pretty sure. We'll talk about that later. So, thank y'all for listening. Please hit the like button. You know, the like button is free. Subscribe. Hit the notification bell to select all to receive upcoming notifications. If y'all love what you hear, y'all can donate to the page via Super Chat or Cash App. Or you guys can leave a super thanks. You know what I'm saying? Thank you guys for the wishes and everything. My mom, she's okay. Just, you know, when you get old, man, that's what happened. All of us gonna be there one day. So I'm gonna holler at y'all, man. Let me know in the comment section, what do you guys and gals, you know, if you women who love football, tell me, what did you see yesterday in that game? Did you like what you saw from Caleb Williams? Did you like what you saw from McCarthy? I thought Caleb Williams played okay. Thought he did good. It's some things I want him to work on. Like, I wanted him to make a better, I wanted him to try to get the ball out quicker. I don't want him to hold the ball out. I don't want him to rely on his legs all the time. You use your legs when you got to use them. But when it's time, I need him to make that pass, because sometimes they're going to take your legs away, and I want to see what he does. So, thank y'all for your listening. We are out. Deezy.